So the first thing you need to do once you create an account, you really need to pamper it. What do I mean by that? It's really a funny term. So most of the time, I would say 90% of the account, they do get banned. And eBay just banned the account not because you have done something wrong. They just banned the account for no reason, to be honest with you. Process which I'm going to explain it to you, it is something that I have learned by selling myself from past 12 years as well. I have helped many people, and this is the sort of patterns that I have seen over the period of time. So if we do this, the chances of getting your account banned, they come down to 0%. So what you need to do once you create an account, do not list anything. Like for at least 21 days. Let's say you created an account today. For 21 days, you do not need to list anything. What do I mean by that? You do not need to put any product for sale. That's what we call listing something on eBay in eBay terminology. So for 21 days, what you need to do is to buy the cheap products like £1 product, £2 product, £3 product. This is the way you're going to get some feedback. So once you get a feedback on your account, you are just like telling eBay, okay, I'm just exploring different options. This is the time once you can do your product research, which I'm going to talk about it. So, just explore eBay, look at different things, look at the different prices as well, buy some items here and there, get like at least minimum 5 feedback within 21 days. Keep in mind, don't buy all of those 5 items in one day as well. So buy one probably today, then after 5 days, you can buy another one. Just evenly gap them out. So for 21 days, do not list anything. Once you have done that, during that 21 days period of time, make sure that you always use the same device and same Wi-Fi connection that you have used once you have creating an account. So if you created your account from a laptop, use your laptop to log in again. If you created an account using a mobile phone, use mobile phone to actually log into eBay as well. So because eBay also track your IP, so our first priority is once we have created something, we need to pamper it. So this is first P. We have many P's. So we're going to prepare, we're going to plan, we're going to, execute. So this is all step-by-step process. The second thing that you need to keep in mind, once we create an account on eBay, we normally have 2 choices. So first of all, we can start dropshipping. We can do bulk business model as well. I will explain both of them. This is something that will come down to your personal circumstances, and I will tell you what my preference is. Again, this is another P, what will be my preference as well. So if you are someone who have little to no knowledge, you don't have any investment, in this case, dropshipping is your choice. Like you can start dropshipping, and I have seen many people, they make decent money out of dropshipping as well. Like full-time income you can make by doing dropshipping. But if you have a budget, if you can spend, let's say, about £300 to £500. If I was you, I will always buy something on bulk. It doesn't have to be one product. You can buy multiple different products and then try them at a small quantity. You don't need like £1,000 worth of budget just to start it. So if you make a budget, let's say I'm going to spend £300, try 3 different products, £100, £100, £100. So once you're choosing a business model, there are pros and cons of both of them. So let's say you want to start drop shipping. With a drop shipping, obviously barrier to entry is low. You don't need any money to start the business, but this goes for everyone. You know what I mean? So everyone who is in the same position, which would be most of the people, they don't have skills and they don't have initial investment, their first choice is going to be drop shipping. So because the barrier to entry is very low, this creates more competition in the market. Also, it really depends on your supplier as well. So which I will talk about down the video because I want to make it as a step-by-step guide. So you are limited to what your supplier have, what kind of quantity they have, what are the qualities of those products as well. If this is something that will be a good quality, this is everything you're going to need to rely on your supplier. So if your business is heavily dependent on someone else, to be honest, it's not something that is sustainable for longer period of time. So even if you start dropshipping, I always recommend slowly you move towards buying something in bulk and then starting and selling on your own. A lot of people will say, okay, well, the problem is I have a full-time job, and if I buy something in bulk from China, then I will have to keep that inside my house. I might have a small house. I don't have a lot of space. The item nowadays are very small. It's not like you're going to be buying trucks from China. You're going to be reselling it. Let's say mobile phone and accessories, you buy 500 cables, and these cables are not like, very big, to be honest with you. So you always can create a space. And then the second thing about packing and shipping, to be honest with you, let's say when you get 50 orders in a day, it doesn't take more than 2 to 3 hours to do the packing, shipping, dropping them to the local post office, or you can even drop them to the red box as well. And many people, they talk about, okay, well, and the problem is like, I don't want to do that because it's a lot of hassle. Then to be honest, like probably 9 to 5 job is your only option. Business isn't for you. Running a business, especially in the initial stage, is a lot harder than working for someone, because you are only investing money and investing time for very little reward. So slowly, obviously your reward become higher and the efforts will go down as well. So this is something you're gonna have to do. So again, drop shipping and bulk buying, my favorite choice is always going to be bulk buying, but there is nothing wrong with the drop shipping. Nowadays, obviously, there are the proper ways to start drop shipping as well. So for example, if you wanna go towards drop shipping business model, you can use AutoDS. I will put the link for them inside the description. Once you go to the AutoDS, there is a product section. Inside the product section, they suggest many products which are proven to sell faster. So also they can manage the fulfillment for you. Also they will keep an eye on stock. So I will put the link for them inside the description as well. So now let's say you have started with the drop shipping. How you gonna like approach? What's the plan right here? So first of all, what I would recommend that drop shipping, again, nowadays is not copy and paste job anymore. Regardless, whatever people will tell you, copy and paste my business formula and do this and then you will be successful. It doesn't work like that anymore. Even with the drop shipping, there is a decent amount of product research you will have to do, compare the prices back and forth. Once you list the product, I wouldn't list more than 5 items on a brand new account. So list 5 items. Once you have listed 5 items, you need to keep an eye on the number of views or number of sales that you're getting. For minimum 5 days, I will say if you're not getting at least minimum 100 views, forget about the sales. The sales, it takes a little bit of time for the products to become stable inside eBay search, inside the eBay algorithm, before eBay will start pushing them out. So for minimum 5 days, at least you can expect to have that product at least 100 views. If that product is not getting 100 views, you need to remove that product and you can replace that with something else. So the first 5 products, this is something that you are testing and trying different products. So if let's say the product is not selling or not getting more than 100 views, then remove that product and then replace with something else, because with the drop shipping you have access to sort of unlimited amount of catalog. You can replace that with something else again. If that product is starting to get sales and starting to get views, then you can just keep that. You don't need to remove that product. The second thing that you need to keep in mind, that whenever you are listing the product, you need to keep an eye on the titles, because title is something that will bring the customer. This is how the customer gonna find your product, because they will type something inside the eBay search. So once they are typing out, there are auto recommendation. eBay will auto-fill what they are trying to search to make the customer life easy. So if you are going to sell something, you are going to list something, first type the similar product on eBay and see what the auto recommendation is from eBay, but the eBay is suggesting that title to be. Copy that title and then use those wording inside your titles as well. So this is the way you are trying to optimize your title. The pictures that you get from your supplier, I always suggest that put those pictures in Canva. This is completely free as well. It takes little bit of time. You can make some changes, probably add some logos on it, probably faster delivery badges, all that kind of stuff as well. So this is the way your picture doesn't look like everyone else, because everyone who is doing drop shipping, they think that it's going to be a copy and paste job. They just copy the picture from a supplier and then put them onto the eBay and then just wait for magic to happen. It doesn't work like that. So this is the way you are not directly competing with everybody. You have, let's say, 5 to 6 pictures from your supplier, and everybody probably going to use the main image. The image that customer is going to see first is going to be similar for each and every one. Once you have the products, which are 5 products, and they are getting sales on a regular basis, now slowly with the test and trial, you need to increase your inventory. You can, let's say, list another product, then list another product, test them out. You can build a catalog of 50 to 100 products, which even if those products, let's say 50 products, are getting 1 to 2 sales every single day, and they are making, let's say, 2 to 3 pound profit, that 100 to 150 pound profit every single day with the drop shipping, where you are not doing packing, you're not doing posting, you're not doing anything. But if you're somebody who is interested in doing bulk business model and you need to know how to do your product research, then I suggest watching this video right here. This will help you to find the products which you can buy in bulk and then sell them on eBay.